Step back in time with me to the autumn of 1888. Gaslights flicker through the dense, soupy fog of London's East End, casting long, dancing shadows down the cobblestone alleyways of Whitechapel. This wasn't just any district. It was a place of extreme poverty, overcrowding, and desperation. And into this grim setting stepped a figure who would become the world's most infamous and elusive serial killer, Jack the Ripper. For 10 terrifying weeks, from late August to early November, this phantom haunted the streets. His reign of terror began with the murder of Mary Ann Nichols on August 31st. Her death was brutal, but it was only the beginning. Over the next few weeks, 4 more women, Annie Chapman, Elizabeth Stride, Catherine Eddowes, and Mary Jane Kelly, met a similar horrifying fate. These 5 victims, known as the Canonical Five, are widely accepted as the Ripper's work, though some historians believe his tally could be higher. What set these crimes apart was their shocking brutality and the killer's chilling anatomical knowledge. He wasn't just a random attacker. He was precise, calculated, and seemingly invisible. He would strike in the dead of night, often in public or semi-public places, and vanish without a trace before he could be caught. The police, led by Scotland Yard, were baffled. They launched one of the largest manhunts in London's history, interviewing thousands and following up on hundreds of leads, but the Ripper always remained one step ahead. The killer even taunted the authorities and the press. Hundreds of letters claiming to be from the murderer flooded police stations and newsrooms. Most were hoaxes, but a few stood out. The Dear Boss letter, received by the Central News Agency, was the first to use the name Jack the Ripper, a moniker that would forever be etched in history. Another, the From Hell letter, arrived with a small box containing half of a human kidney, believed to have been taken from the victim Catherine Eddowes. Was this a genuine message from the killer? The debate still rages today. The list of suspects, both then and now, is staggering. It includes everyone from doctors and butchers to barristers, and even members of the royal family. Was it Montague Druitt, a barrister and schoolteacher who was found drowned in the Thames shortly after the final murder? Or perhaps Aaron Kosminski, a Polish immigrant who worked as a hairdresser and suffered from severe mental illness. There's also Sylvan Kwiatkowski, also known as George Chapman, a convicted poisoner who was hanged in 1903. An investigating officer at the time famously said, "You've got Jack the Ripper," after his conviction. But despite compelling arguments for each, no definitive proof has ever been found. After the gruesome murder of Mary Jane Kelly on November 9, 1888, the killings abruptly stopped. Jack the Ripper simply disappeared, melting back into the London fog from whence he came. He was never caught, and his identity remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in the annals of crime. For over a century, amateur detectives, historians, and forensic scientists have pored over the evidence, proposing new theories and suspects. But the truth remains elusive, locked away in the gaslit streets of Victorian London. Who was he? Why did he stop? And could he have been someone no one ever suspected? These are the questions that continue to haunt us. What are your theories on this century-old cold case? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoy diving into history's greatest mysteries, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more.